The 2024 WNBA playoffs were supposed to be a celebration of athleticism. Instead, they became a stage for a disturbing controversy. Racist and sexist comments targeted players from the Connecticut Sun. This hate speech cast a dark shadow over the excitement of the games. Fans were outraged. Players were hurt and angry. The incident became a flashpoint, forcing everyone to confront the ugly reality of discrimination in sports. At the center of the storm was Connecticut Sun star Alyssa Thomas. Thomas, a powerful force on the court, found herself battling something even uglier than her opponent's prejudice. The hateful comments, primarily aimed at her and her teammates, were impossible to ignore. They were a stark reminder that even in the world of professional sports, women of color are often subjected to vile abuse. This wasn't just about basketball anymore. This was about respect, equality, and basic human decency. The WNBA, a league known for its diversity and inclusivity, was being marred by the hateful actions of a few. It was a painful reminder that the fight for social justice is far from over. As the controversy raged, another name was dragged into the fray: Caitlin Clark. Clark, a rising star in the league, was enjoying a phenomenal rookie season. Despite her team's early exit from the playoffs, Clark's talent and charisma were undeniable. She was a fan favorite, captivating audiences with her electrifying play. But in a bizarre twist, some tried to link Clark's fanbase to the hateful comments directed at Alyssa Thomas and the Connecticut Sun. This baseless accusation, fueled by social media speculation, painted a target on Clark's back. It was a classic case of guilt by association, with no evidence to support the claim. Clark, who had nothing to do with the hateful comments, suddenly found herself on the defensive. The situation highlighted the dangerous speed at which misinformation can spread online. It also underscored the double standard often applied to women in sports, where their success is overshadowed by the actions of others. WNBA legend Sue Bird refused to stay silent. Bird, a vocal advocate for social justice, used her platform to condemn the hateful comments. She called out the perpetrators, questioning their status as true fans. In her eyes, real fans celebrate the sport and respect its players, regardless of race, gender, or sexual orientation. True fans don't tear people down, Bird declared. Her words resonated with many who felt disgusted by the hateful rhetoric. Bird's message was clear: supporting a team or player doesn't give anyone the right to spew hate. Fandom should be a source of joy, not a weapon to inflict pain. Bird's powerful statement served as a reminder that athletes are not immune to the sting of discrimination. They are real people with feelings, and their humanity should be acknowledged and respected. Bird's words were a call to action, urging fans to hold each other accountable and create a more inclusive environment. Former WNBA star Angel McCoughtry offered a broader perspective on the controversy. McCoughtry, known for her outspokenness on social issues, saw the hateful comments as a symptom of a much larger problem: systemic racism and sexism. She argued that these issues permeate society, extending far beyond the basketball court. This isn't just a WNBA problem, McCoughtry asserted. This is a societal problem. Her words struck a chord with many who recognized the truth in her statement. Racism and sexism are deeply ingrained in our culture, and they manifest in various ways, from casual microaggressions to blatant hate speech. McCoughtry's insightful commentary challenged fans to look beyond the surface and confront the uncomfortable realities of prejudice and discrimination. She reminded everyone that the fight for equality requires a collective effort to dismantle systemic barriers and create a more just and equitable world. The controversy surrounding the racist and sexist comments also highlighted the dark side of the digital age. Social media, while a powerful tool for connection, has become a breeding ground for hate and division. The anonymity of the internet emboldens some individuals to say things they would never utter in person. The WNBA incident was a stark reminder that online platforms can be weaponized to spread hate and vitriol. The ease with which hateful messages can be disseminated online is alarming. It underscores the need for greater accountability and moderation on social media platforms. While technology has the potential to unite us, it can also be used to divide and dehumanize. It's up to individuals, communities, and tech companies to work together to create a more respectful and inclusive online experience. Despite the controversy swirling around her, Caitlin Clark never lost sight of her goals. She continued to shine on the court, proving why she was considered one of the most exciting prospects in WNBA history. Her rookie season was nothing short of spectacular. Clark's exceptional ball-handling skills, court vision, and scoring ability were on full display throughout the season. She electrified crowds with her dazzling passes and clutch shots. Even opponents marveled at her talent and tenacity. Despite her team's early exit from the playoffs, Clark's individual brilliance was undeniable. She had announced her arrival in the WNBA, and the league was better for it. Her future was bright, and fans eagerly anticipated her continued growth and success. Alyssa Thomas refused to be silenced. In the face of hate, she found her voice and used it to speak truth to power. In a powerful statement to the media, Thomas condemned the racist and sexist comments directed at her and her teammates. "This is bigger than basketball," Thomas declared. "This is about basic human respect." Her words resonated with people across the country and beyond. Thomas's courage in speaking out inspired others to stand up against hate and discrimination. Her message was clear: silence is not an option. Speaking out against injustice is essential to creating a more just and equitable world. Thomas's bravery made her a role model for countless young athletes, showing them the power of using their platform to fight for what's right. Section 8. Leveling the playing field. The WNBA deserves better. The controversy surrounding the racist and sexist comments served as a stark reminder that the WNBA, despite its growth in popularity, still faces an uphill battle for equality. The league and its players deserve the same level of respect and recognition as any other professional sports organization. The WNBA is a beacon of diversity and inclusivity. Its players are not only exceptional athletes but also inspiring role models for young people around the world. The league's commitment to social justice is commendable, and it deserves support from fans, sponsors, and the media. It's time to dismantle the double standards that have plagued women's sports for far too long. The WNBA has earned its place on the world stage, and its players deserve to be celebrated for their talent, dedication, and contributions to society. Section 9. The Power of Sports, Inspiring a More Inclusive Future. The WNBA controversy, while deeply troubling, also highlighted the power of sports to inspire positive social change. Sports have the ability to unite people from all walks of life, transcending cultural and societal barriers. The WNBA, with its diverse roster of players and its commitment to social justice, is uniquely positioned to lead the charge for a more inclusive future. By using their platform to speak out against hate and discrimination, WNBA players can inspire others to do the same. Sports can be a catalyst for important conversations about race, gender, and equality. By promoting respect, understanding, and empathy, sports can help create a more just and equitable world for all. Section 10. A Call to Action, Combating Hate on and off the Court. The WNBA controversy is a call to action for all of us. We cannot stand idly by while hate and discrimination fester in our communities. We must all do our part to create a more inclusive and respectful world. This starts with educating ourselves about the harmful effects of prejudice and discrimination. We must challenge our own biases and be willing to have uncomfortable conversations about race, gender, and equality. We must also hold each other accountable for our words and actions. Silence is complicity. When we witness hate, we must speak out against it. We must be allies to those who are marginalized and oppressed. Section 11. The Road Ahead, Building a More Respectful and Equitable WNBA. The WNBA has made significant strides in recent years, but there is still much work to be done to create a truly respectful and equitable league. This requires a multifaceted approach, involving players, coaches, owners, fans, and the media. Players must continue to use their platforms to speak out against injustice. Coaches and owners must create a culture of inclusivity and respect within their organizations. Fans must hold each other accountable for their behavior and create a welcoming environment for all. And the media must provide fair and accurate coverage of the league and its players. By working together, we can build a WNBA that is truly representative of the values of equality, respect, and inclusion. We can create a league where all players feel safe, valued, and empowered to reach their full potential.